Hey guys, going over SoFi stock here, and I wanted to mention that Kathy Wood sold a handful of position here for SoFi stock, and she purchased some position here for Robinhood, I believe, during the last couple of weeks. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments for that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and share my thoughts on SoFi stock in terms of the technical analysis, right? Again, I'm not here to force anyone to buy, sell, or hold. Just wanted to gather everyone's thoughts and opinions and let us know down below in the comments. That way other SoFi shareholders and investors can read them as well, all right? So if you are commenting as well, try not to post anything like that's too hype or BS, right? Really just wanting to evaluate together and share honest opinions. And so here's my opinion on SoFi stock in terms of technical analysis, right? Of course, we've been on a downtrend and a sell-off. The overall market has been taking a hit as well due to all the tariffs and also economic events. SoFi stock here, I do have major support here at about $9.38. At the moment here, we are respecting a potential support level here at $10.80. And I like that today we are above 1080. We are up about 3% today, up 32 cents. If we can close out above 1080, I am pretty optimistic that we get this retest of the 200-day moving average. And again, everything here below the 200-day moving average has been a pretty good dip opportunity, in my opinion, for SoFi stock, especially if you're looking to add a position or go long-term investing into SoFi. I think developing a position below the 200-day moving average is way better than, of course, chasing into these highs. And so if I'm looking personally to dollar cost average or develop a position, personally, I think below the 200-day moving average is best. And again, this is the daily chart, so each candle here represents a single day. Below the 200-day moving average means below currently $11.50. So anything below $11.50 I think is a pretty good entry here for SoFi stock. At some point, I personally believe we will get this test towards the $13 resistance, specifically $13.42, right around a 22% move to the top side. That's something to keep an eye out for. We also got resistance here at $16.25. That is going to be a 47% move. And then our recent high here of $18.42, I believe will get retested as well. Let's go ahead and mark this here. That is going to be a 68% move back up to the top side. So if you believe in SoFi stock and its long-term investment, right, then here below the 200-day moving average is a really good dip opportunity. Even at its current price here, that's almost a 68% move back up to the top side. Now, I did mention that there may be a potential pullback, right? And I mentioned that $9.38 there is a support level. Take a look at, and again, take this with a grain of salt, take a look at the risk here versus the reward, all right? You got 68% to the top side, retesting its recent high of 1842. You have major support here at 938, a 15% drop. Even if we retested our low here of April 7th, which was $8.60, the risk here down to $8.80 isn't even that bad in comparison to the reward here of 68%. And again, it's all going to be potential, right? I'm not going to guarantee anything. So what I personally would be doing while we are below the 200-day moving average, if I were long-term on SoFi stock, I wouldn't mind dollar cost averaging below the 200-day moving average, looking to ride the wave back up to the all-time high, or I should say the recent high here of 1842, all right? The all-time high, if I zoom out to the weekly chart, shows to be $18.26, which is something to keep an eye out for in the long-term future as well. And again, do I think $28 is going to be tested? I think SoFi is a 10x potential mover here in the long-term future. That's a possibility, and I'm not going to, say that's impossible. I think 10x for SoFi is possible. And then in terms of the all-time high here at $28, if 10x is possible, then $28 is obviously a level to keep an eye out for as well, okay? From our current prices to $28.26, that is right around a 158% move on the stock price itself. So again, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. What are you doing at these current levels? Are you waiting? Do you think SoFi is going to have a bigger dip here? Do you think the overall market is going to have a bigger dip? Are you taking advantage of this current dip? And do you think SoFi stock is going to recover? Let us know down below in the comments as well your current average for SoFi stock. I wish you guys the best, and I will be making more videos on SoFi stock as well in terms of technical analysis and supports and resistance levels to keep an eye out for. If this is something you're interested in, please like the video to support the channel, and again, subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next SoFi video. If you don't have a community yet for SoFi stock, or you're wanting to dive into one, feel free to join our Discord. It's free to join, and we have a dedicated chat section for SoFi as well, over 32,000 people. If you are looking for live entries and exits on stocks and options, I would highly recommend joining our Patreon as well, as right now we do have a 90% off permanent discount. It's a special promotion going on right now as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. And again, it's going to be live entries and exits on stocks and options from multiple analysts. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next SoFi video.